Well, good evening. Hope you're well. How are you doing, people?
Hi, everyone.
Hi. How are you? Just make sure we're good. Give it a few seconds for people to join. We're going to get going in a few minutes. We're going to work on the basics of clinch work tonight. We haven't done any of that because it's kind of difficult to do it on your own. You do need a partner. Obviously, we won't need one tonight. We'll work on some of the basics. Hey, Claire. How are you? Let me know you can hear us. And we'll get going. Claire, sound check girl. What'd she say?
Yep.
Perfect.
Thank you.
I've kind of got this down to a T now. I think I know what I'm doing. So, yeah. One day. How you doing? Who else have we got in there? Rowena, how you doing?
Hey, Rowena.
Hey. Give a few more minutes for a few more people to join. Hey Alice, how are you? Thanks for joining us in our living room once again in Hamilton. Terrible French accent. We've been guested by two cats today. You have the presence of Blue and you have the presence of Archie. So obviously my wife as well. So
hello.
Just hi. So again, like I said, tonight we're going to work on clinch work. Now, I've kind of avoided it a little bit because it's very difficult to do clinch work without a partner. But we are going to work on the footworks, some of the basics, some of the arm controls and the different locks and hand positions. So, set your Garmin, Fitbit, Apple Watch, Samsung Watch, whatever you've got fitness tracker, to some sort of cardio routine, whatever, and we'll get going. Timer girl?
Yeah, we're on it.
We're on it. 2 1-minute rounds with a 30-second break. We're going to do 10 press-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats. You can't see this is actually a cap, by the way. This down here is an actual cap. This black thing down here.
You're going to leave toes in.
Yeah, but I better stop that because he's quite vicious. He's not vicious in a malicious way, is he?
No.
He's just quite animated.
Very fast.
So, set your watch. Get you going. Find yourself some space. Make sure you got a drink of water. Make sure you're feeling good. Make sure you're feeling safe.
Ready?
I don't think it'll be long before we're back in the gym, do you think?
Let's see what Wazza says.
Yeah, but why is it another week, isn't it?
10 seconds, Monday. Week on Monday.
A week on Monday we get the announcement. I think the kids will go back first. But there's a lot of campaigning to open the gyms as well.
Outdoor stuff will be.
I think it will be like last time, won't you? Last time it was allowed to train outside for a few weeks, and eventually then they allowed us inside. And we went from there. I think it'll be like that.
Yeah, we just have to wrap up, won't we?
Alright, so space, water, timing, set your Garmin to stun, and we'll get going. Ready?
Ready, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, jogging on the spot. Sit. What's up? Just jogging on the spot, you just loosen yourselves up, whatever you need to do. Get your body into some sort of shape, and we'll get going.
Lost Archie.
Okay, what we're going to do every so often, we're going to throw a knee. You're going to go left knee or right knee. Okay, so when I say left knee, you're going to, left knee, okay? And jog on the spot, and then right knee, that's it. And then left knee, just throw them up. You can either throw them forward or you can throw them up. You can touch opposite just to give yourself a little stretch. What do you want to do? Okay. Okay, knee, whichever one you want. That's it, knee, that's it. Jogging on the spot in between. Ooh, found the creaky floorboard. You alright?
Just corrected my.
How do you do that?
Down the back of the seat.
Oh, nice. Okay, knee. That's it. And knee. That's it. Good. You okay? Okay, 10 press-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. Up. 1, 2, 3. What's your knee? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're on again. Let's go again, jogging the spot. 30 seconds is nowhere near long enough.
No.
It's like that kind of a, just enough to get it done, not enough to enjoy it.
Yeah.
How are we doing? Everybody okay out there? In internet land? Around the place? Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do now is every so often, you're going to do 1, 2. Okay, ready? Okay, 1, 2, and then come straight back, jogging on the spot. And then 1, 2, sit and straight back. And 1, 2, punch, punch. There you go, jogging on the spot. Punch, punch, 1, 2, let's go straight back. Sit. 1, 2, pump, pump, let's go. And 1, 2, pump, pump, let's go. And 1, 2, pump, pump, let's go. 5 seconds. 1, 2, let's go. Now 1, 2 continuously now for the last few seconds. There we go. Okay, last one. 10 press ups, 10 sit ups, 10 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A bit more sedate this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't do that. You don't need one. Okay, press squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You bored, Blue? Yes, very. Okay, drink of water, catch your breath. Oh. Oh, good. So, kicking and punching, all the stuff we've done. Push kicks, knees, punches, elbows are all well and good. But one of the major parts of Muay Thai is clinch work. What that means is when two fighters are holding on to each other in a normal, like a K1 fight or a boxing fight or a kickboxing fight, the ref will come and stop them. Catch my breath there. Oh, sorry. But in a Muay Thai fight, that's when the real fun begins. So, when two fighters are fighting and they clash to each other, you'll see in a boxing fight, what they'll do is they'll grab onto each other. And the ref will come and break and they'll separate. That's when Muay Thai becomes very different from other martial arts. Excluding MMA, because that's mixed martial arts, that's different martial arts stuck together. That's obviously becoming its own thing now. But that's when it becomes very important. When we can throw elbows and we can throw knees, we can also do our own trips. So we can throw the person to the floor. So what we're going to work on tonight is the basics of how to hold someone in the clinch, the footwork, and how to throw knees out the clinch. Okay. So first and foremost, this is the one and only time I'm going to ask you, sorry, watch out for the cat, to have your feet straight, slightly turned out, like a pigeon toed out. But it's the only time I'm not going to ask you to be in a guard position. Okay? So what I want you to do is sit with your feet straight, squat, actually squat. So the idea being, if me and Jen are together, come towards me a little bit. We are toe to toe and we're not biased. In other words, I'm not biased like this. One of the simple reasons we do it like that is, okay, Jen comes out flat footed, okay, and I'm like this. You could put a bar, you could bet your bottom dollar, pretty much, I'm going to throw my right knee, because if you think about it, I'm holding on to Jen. This is the one which is cocked and ready to throw. So Jen kind of knows where the attacks are coming from. The other thing to think about is when I stand forward like this and Jen is neutral, like this, and we're sort of clinching, I've given her a target in this leg. All she needs to do is step up past my foot there, and all she needs to do is just roll me over that foot, and I'm over. So kneeing, throwing someone to the floor are very big scores in Muay Thai. So that's why we have neutral guard. So Next thing we need to look at is where our arms go. So there's a classic Muay Thai, what's called clinch. Some people call it plum for some strange reason. I think it literally means just top clinch. I just call it normal top clinch. Is to control the head. So someone's head like this, okay? Now, how I do it, the way I was taught, the way I like to do it is one hand up, one hand down, and you lock your fingers, okay? Some people do it like this, back to back like an eagle, but I think it's easy to remove the person from you. If they've got their hands not locked, like this, okay, and they've got over me, it's quite easy for me to break that lock. But if my hands are stuck together, it's just a better lock to put your hands together. So one hand up, one hand down, and lock over the thumbs. So the back of one hand over like this and lock, so you've got a lock. So what we're going to do, stand in a neutral position. Don't worry, I'll show it so that you're not with someone. So you obviously, a lot of you people may not have partners. You may be doing a lot. If you've got a partner, fantastic. If you don't worry, we'll show. What we're going to do is we're going to lock around the back of the person's neck like this. Now we're going to, rather than leaving it out here, we need to make it at the back of their head as tight as possible. So what we're going to do is hands up in front of our own eye line as if it's at the back of our head. And all we're going to do is this is the position we're going to work on. Okay? So elbows down, hands locked. So I'm round the back of that person's. Hips are slightly back, knees are slightly bent. Toes are pointed out 45 degrees. So you're not forward, you're not completely out to the side like a frogman, 45 degrees, and you're balanced. Okay, one second, let me just grab a drink of water. So, to throw a knee, the most simplest way to do it is take a little step back. So when we're in this position, with our feet, remember, flat. There's no dominant left or right side. Okay, you step back. Okay, keeping the hands where they are, take a little step back to make that distance. Let me just demonstrate with Jen for a second. If I'm in this position here, now Jen would do the same around the back of my neck, and we're in this position. I'm on the inside. It's difficult for me to throw a knee straight up, so I step back to give myself some room, and I can throw the knee. Okay, so what we're going to do is nice and simply, again, hands up at eye level. We step back, knee. When we knee, we pull down at the same time. So if Jen does one to me, Jen's on the inside now, I'm on the outside. As she throws that knee, whichever leg she steps back with, she pulls with her arms at the same time. See, what it wants to do is a momentum of her knee coming up, her pulling down, and then meeting in the middle. My body happens to be the crash zone. Okay, one more time, show again. So from here, neutral guard. Okay, locked in. She steps back and she pulls me over as she throws the knee. Okay, she pulls me over to open up this center part of the body. Anywhere from the groin up to the face is a legitimate. From the waistband all the way up to the top of the head is a completely legitimate target. Okay, so watch. Neutral guard, toes pointed out, step back, knee, back to neutral guard. Step back, knee, neutral guard. Step back, knee, neutral guard. That's it, keep it coming. Watch, step back, knee, okay. Step back, knee, pull down with the arms. You want to pull that head as if you're going to pull them down into the side of your chest or into the middle of your chest. What I want to do, sorry, Jen, for a second, is I want to actually pull them over, so it's very difficult. You do what's called break their posture. If they're up and postured, they can actually then affect. One second, Jen. If you try and just step back, Jen's like this, and we're both together, and she doesn't pull down, she just steps back, I can just pull, I can neutralise what she's done. But if she breaks my posture, and otherwise pulls me down, what's that I'm saying? That as she steps back, it's difficult for me to come forward. Once the head's off the centre line or come forward, it's very difficult for me to actually balance or defend or actually then correct. Okay, so very important. So step back, pull down as you need, boom, and then come back in. Down, neutral guard. Okay, one tap, down, boom, neutral guard. Step back, boom, neutral guard. Every time neutral guard. So, let's move on to throwing, stepping forward. Okay, same sort of principle. Same principle. Grab yourself a little drink of water, and we'll move on to coming forward. You good? How are we all doing out there, guys? You all enjoying it so far? Leave me some comments quickly while I'll have a little break, and we'll move on to the next part of this. We all okay? Everybody happy? Everybody excited to be at home? Everybody have a good Friday?
It's the weekend.
It's the weekend. Yay, woo! It's 5 minute delay is weird. With the 5 minute delay, it's kind of the weird because we say stuff and we stand there going,
Blue doesn't like whistling.
oh yeah, he doesn't like
Blue
whistling.
doesn't like whistling.
He's got this weird thing where he really doesn't like whistling. He goes, and runs off. Okay, so let's move on quickly. Yep. All good, thanks. Good, Rowena, thank you. So, the same applies if you want to push forward. All good, fantastic. So, same sort of applies with the head, but what you want to make sure is your elbows are into their clavicles. This nice bone here, these two little bones here. Good. So, rather than being sort of out here, to control that person's posture, I want to be in the insides of here. So in other words, here, like what Jen's doing now. Yeah, we can go a little bit closer for a second. Let's stay here. That's it. So, Jen puts her arms around here. She's got them out to the side. Then she's not controlling me. I can do whatever I want. But if she's tucked in on the inside, she's got control of my body. So what means is when she's pulling down, if she takes a step forward, she takes, push me back a little bit. As she pushes, she sets that back leg up. Okay, 1 second. So if she comes in from here, neutral position, she's got her elbows tucked in, she's got control of my body. She pushes forward with a step. She sets the knee, boom. So what we're going to do is step forward, step knee. But the important part is to use these elbows, which are wrapped around the person's neck, elbows into the clavicles, these little bones here, anywhere around the chest. So digging in. So when you push forward, you're going to push that person back to make that space. So rather than coming back as we did in the first one, we push a little bit, and the same applies. Okay, so give it a go, Jen. Elbows tucked, elbows on the inside here, stuck into their clavicles. Push forward, so you're actually pushing the person forward. Okay, boom, same lock with the hands. Okay, boom. Just one little note on the lock with your hands. It's very difficult to do. It's easy to do with your hands like this, but you need to get used to doing it with gloves on because the gloves is a different kind of grip. And the idea being, so you see where my hands are like this, is they cup your hands with the gloves and they kind of cup in together. And once you've got that grip, then it makes life a lot easier. Once you get that grip in the clinch and you get a bit of forearm strength, you'll become an absolute beast in the clinch. So if anybody wants to get better at clinch, 100% recommend pull-ups, chin-ups. So pull-ups and chin-ups, massive improvements for you. Or if you've got a landmine at your gym when we get back, with your device which goes into the floor and you can swing, arm strength, shoulder strength, back strength, make a big difference. So chin-ups, pull-ups. Okay, so what we're doing is we're pushing forward with our arms as we do, push, knee, and then come back, neutral guard every time. So push, knee, neutral guard every time. Neutral guard, you always come back to that neutral guard. Okay, so we're now going to work on a turn, a simple turn. So rather than just going in one direction, which is in this kind of lateral motion, what we're going to do is we're going to go round to create a bit of a confusion for it. Now it's a very simple move. Jen grabs me around the back of the neck. All she's going to do is step one of her feet on the outside of my foot, and then she's going to pivot here. Not quite so
far.
Yeah. So she comes round about quarter of a turn. So one more time. You can see her feet. 1 second. She steps to the outside of mine. Boom. And she quarter turns herself. That's it. Now, as she does this, she pulls my head. And the idea is I will go over or I will come into a less dominant position. One more time. So I'm like this, I'm outside. She steps and pulls me down at the same time. Okay, and she's there. What she's done, she's off-balanced me. She's made an angle to the side so it's very hard for me to defend. And she's made me open to attack. So one more time. 45 degrees, turn. So one more time. So we're here like this. Step 45 degrees. And then what I do is I move my back foot round. And that's the knee I use. One more time. 45 degrees, pivot, knee. And Jen's going to do some just to demonstrate. Watch out for the cat. So, neutral feet. Elbows tucked in. Locked hands. Step, boom. That's it. There you go. Gotcha. Watch out for that.
Yeah.
That's it. One more time. So, 45 degrees, little step. Boom, boom. The most effective way of doing it is if when we're nice and close from here, and grab onto me, is you don't go too far, you go to the outside of their foot. Okay, 45 degrees to the outside of the foot, probably toe to toe with them is probably as much as you need. So if you do it quick enough, step, 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 that's it. You get a little jerk and a movement from the person. Get it? So when you do it, you sort of step, step, and you'll get that movement. Wherever their head goes, the body follows. Okay? So one more time. So step, step, knee, that's it, good. Works both ways, works exactly the same the other side. Step, pull, step on the cat's tail, boom. I'm sorry, Blue. I didn't see you. You're in the way. Ridiculous. So, one more time. So, from here, balance position, 45 degrees by the side. So, you're beside their foot, and then a little pivot round. One more time, Jen, show. That's it. Step, step, boom, boom, hey, knee. Always throw the knee after you've turned. Because you've made the advantage of getting the angle. You want to strike. Just when that person's working out, when Jen was turning me, I'm thinking, holy crap, I don't want to hit the floor. So I've made an adjustment with my body. As I'm working out my adjustments of, I need to keep standing, she's hit me with the knee. So at the time I'm trying to work out why she turned me or where she's turning me, and I've got myself back into balance, she's already struck me with a knee. You get it?
Mm.
Get it? Well done. All right. Where are we time-wise? A lot of talking tonight because a lot to do. Oh, yeah, 20 packs. Woo. All right, so we're going to do a burnout round as always. A little drink of water.
I'm right, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
I'm full, yeah.
Sloshing around in
Yeah.
there. So, we're just going to do a simple knee drill. 1 minute of just knees left and right in the clinch position. And we're just going to go through those, okay? Just get those legs working. So what we're going to do is grab, and all you're going to do is throw knees for 1 minute. So pull down, row, row, row for 1 minute. So all you got to do, super simple, nothing too strenuous. 1 minute of it. Then we're going to do 20 press-ups to finish, and then we'll have a stretch. Okay, 1 minute of knees, 20 press-ups. Do them in one set, please. Try and get them done in one set. By the end of 10, you'll start to struggle a little bit, unless you're super fit. You probably are. But keep them going. Pump them out. Okay. Timekeeper.
Yeah, I'm ready.
She's ready. Continuous D's left and right.
5.
Blue, are you ready? No? You're sniffing at something. Okay.
Too busy sniffing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Knee. Just keep kneeing. Pull down at the same time. That's it. Pull, pull, pull. Push your hips. Pull. Push your hips a little bit. Knee, 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 knee. That's it. Keep pushing. That's it. Point your toes. When you knee, point your toes. In other words, as the opposite of what I said the other day of blocking, which is up for strength, down. Make it nice and sharp. The reason I want it sharp like that is to stop someone catching the knee and trying to hook under there. Just get used to sharp knee. Sharp, 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 sharp. That's it. 20 seconds. Sharp, 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 sharp. That's it. Use those hips. Don't just use your thigh muscles. Use those hips. That's it. Okay. 5 seconds. And then we've got 20 press-ups, 20 sit-ups. And then we're going to do some stretch. Okay. 20 press-ups, please, as quick as you can. Let's go.
Yeah.
Step count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Done. Once you've done that, sit back in child's pose. In other words, feet together, knees wide apart, and just squat and sit back onto your heels. Come on, Jen, you can do them. Done, well done. I was going to say, do you want to stop that? Well done. Make sure you sit down onto your heels, knees wide apart, feet together, hands out in front of you, and squat down. And just stay there. So, what we're going to do is thread the needle. What I mean is, in the child's pose, we're going to thread our arm through, and the weight is going to be on our shoulder and our ear. So right hand first, and stretch down. Shoulder and ear. Okay, switch sides, left through. Where's it, cat? Okay, back to center. What I want you to do is sit back a little bit deeper, hands out. But what we're going to do is we're going to lift our arms off the actual mat, and we're going to use our hands in what's called kind of like puppy dog pose. So the idea being is we push our chest lower and our bum comes up. So in other words, hands out in front of you, move the cat out of the way. Bad timing, cat. And then you come down. Make sure your arms are not on the floor, only your hands, and push your underarms to the floor. Do not put your head on the floor. You get a nice shoulder stretch. No forearms on the floor, only hands, knees, and feet. And come on, time. Okay. One knee up, as we've done a lot with our knees tonight. Okay, and then all we're going to do is lean forward and just stretch that back tibial band. Just stretch forward, give it a good old stretch. Come on, Lou. He loves elastic bands. Okay, right hand across, left hand behind. Now come back to the center. What we're going to do, straighten that front leg and just literally just bow down either side of it. Just do a little hamstring stretch. Is that tight for you? Your knee doesn't have to be completely straight. You don't have to have your lucky nail, just as much as you can do. Put both hands on the floor, just get yourself balanced. Okay, bring yourself back up. Change sides. Okay, right leg forward. Hands on that front knee. There we go. Nearly there. After this, it's officially the weekend. You can crack open the gin, the wine, the beer, the fizz. You're good. Saturday, tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. It was a poet's day.
Yeah.
Piss off early What's it from?
Disability tomorrow Saturday.
Tomorrow Saturday. It is Saturday apparently. Okay, left hand across, right hand behind, just a little bit deeper. Sweet. And then back to the center. Whoop, don't fall over. Okay, slowly straighten that front leg. Hands either side of it. And straighten it out slowly. Try and push that hip back. And get a deep stretch in there. He loves attacking your little dangles. Cords. Start my deal. And time. Well done, everybody. What time are we on now? Yeah, perfect. So, stand up. Thank you, everybody, so much for taking part, watching, listening, whatever you do. Remember, all of these broadcasts are live, but they are recorded for posterity on YouTube. As soon as we can get back in the gym, we can do a bit more work. But you're more than welcome to go back and look at them. I've done a few extra little videos during the first lockdown. I helped a friend of mine over at Bat Cave MMA in Bracknell. He wanted to do a few little instruction basics, so I did 3 little vignettes. Are they 15 minutes considered a vignette? No, not really. That's 30 seconds, but a small little short video. Now that it's elapsed a bit more time, I said, do you mind if I publish them? So we put them up there. 3 basics, one for push kicks, one's for knees, and one's for catches, and one's for clinch. And just go through them. They're on there completely free to watch. You're more than welcome to use them. You can go back through the live workouts, anything you've missed. If you want to carry on working out, you're more than welcome to. So thank you so much. Please, everybody, stay safe. Thank you for the love. And I shall see you all Sunday at 3 o'clock. Oh, just one little thing. We've got some more equipment from Fight Lab. So if you are interested in some gloves, some focus mitts, some cool merch, cool shorts by Fight Lab, or anything like that, then please look on our store, firegym.co.uk, and you click on store, then you see all the merch in there. We get all the discounted stuff. He keeps all the funky, cool, latest designs. We get the other ones, but they're still super awesome, I think, anyway. Super cool. And the stuff is really, really good. And I'm not saying it because we sell it. It genuinely is really good. Very good. Owen, the guy who owns it, he's an English guy, lives in Thailand, so he gets it all done professionally. He is maniacal about quality. So he gets stuff done properly, not just cheaply done in factories. He gets it done for people he knows. He makes sure the quality's there. If it's not good, he doesn't do it. I wouldn't be an ambassador of the brand if I didn't actually believe it and use it. So I use a lot of their gloves. All our shorts, hoodies and t-shirts are all made by them. So please support if you want to. So thank you very much. Have a lovely weekend.
Thank you, everyone.
See ya.
See ya.